Hey everybody, welcome back to Vintage Poor Boy Survival on Elm Creek. This is Graybeard Gaming and we are glad to have you back. So, last time we talked about what we wanted to do and well, I've earned enough money on contracts that I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to buy that other field. So let's head over that way. I want to do it before it gets seeded into something I just don't want. I don't want a winter crop like barley or wheat. At least I don't think I do. As of right now, this field is it is just cultivated. So let's go ahead. Let's get in there and let's buy it. So as you can see, we still have a contract here. That's for fertilizing that we're going to do. We've got plenty of money. This is only going to cost us around $37,000. So I say only as if, that wasn't a big deal or anything. So let's go ahead. We're going to purchase this field and we are going to do that now. I just want to get that done. I just don't want to I want to be able to combine this field with this field. So we have got that field purchased and for us, that's great. I want to purchase this field eventually as well. I'm thinking in the spring. So whatever gets planted in it, we'll deal with that as the time comes. But I wanted to be able to combine the other two fields and plant whatever we wanted in those. All right. So last time we talked about a third tractor, and I've kind of narrowed down even further what I want. I think I definitely want to get the Chalmers 440. Now, the reason I want that big chunky tractor. Just want to be able to utilize something that's going to be, big and beefy. Get the job done. It's going to have the horsepower that we need. And I'm also considering getting a fourth tractor at the same time. Maybe not purchasing them at the same time, but I would like to move the Renault up to the grass field area and just have that become a permanent fixture up there. And I'm also considering getting the our current grass field that we have, and I'm thinking about getting out of the grass because I don't find it enjoyable to just sit there and cut grass, put it into the clamp, compact it. I mean, it's not very interesting. It helps pay bills, that's for sure. There's nothing against it. It's just I don't want this playthrough to just be, trying to make enough money to not go under. I want us to also maybe take some risks, maybe put in an animal paddock or something of that nature, whether it's a chicken coop, hog, a pigsty for hogs, or a sheep pasture. I don't want to do anything when it comes to horses. It's just not my thing. Cows are fine. You just have to continue on with that grass theme really heavily. Now, sheep is the same thing. You have to put in there's a lot of grass going on. So, yeah, I mean, it's fine. I just don't know if it's what I want. So I am considering that by the end of our second full year, we will probably cultivate our grass field and plant it as something else. And the most likely candidate is either doing wheat or barley so that we can feed chickens from there, or having that be for sugar beets so that we can have hogs. because I really don't want to do cattle. I don't really want to do sheep because that kind of keeps us into the grass, and I just don't want to do it. I'm not going to sell all of the grass equipment because we are going to put the Renault up at the field up there, and then we're also going to put the silage wagon up there, or the forage wagon. So I don't know. I mean, maybe we'll get rid of the wagon, and we'll pick up a wrapper and a round baler. Maybe that's what we'll wind up doing. But yeah, ooh, oh, look at that! I hit a sign. Whoopsie. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna complete this contract, and what I want to do is I want to get some rest in, because I believe next month we can actually harvest our soybeans, and I've also got to get those two fields in front. I want to combine them so that we have basically two large fields and then our grass field for the next crop rotation. And hopefully we can make some good money. I have also thought about the idea of foraging with corn and getting something to chop the corn up. There are a couple of options that are vintage, and I am interested in that. I've never done it before. That's why I kind of want to try it out, see how I like it. I don't have a corn header, but we also got to start thinking about a few other things, such as productions. I don't have any currently. I am considering a few, mostly to just have something different. I don't typically do a lot of productions in any of my playthroughs that I do off camera, and I think it would be kind of fun to explore a couple of them. I think farm productions are kind of interesting, and I have thought about getting a silage fermenter and get rid of the clamp and things like that, and that way we can have an income from silage, but it's not going to be so intense like what we currently have. So let's go ahead. We're just going to pull up here, and I think we're just going to park outside today. We'll turn this off, we'll hop down, and I think we're just going to go to sleep, and we'll wake up in October and it will be time to harvest. I know that there's a couple of contracts available out there for harvesting, and mostly it's potatoes and sorghum. I'm not going to do either of those because my harvester is not meant for these fields here. They're entirely too large. Now, as far as the potatoes are concerned, yeah, I could do these. I don't want to. I mean, it just comes down to I just don't want to. So let's go ahead. We're going to sleep. And when we wake up, we should be able to get in our own soybean fields and get those harvesting. And I don't know what to expect from these. I'm hoping to get, over 10,000 liters. That is my goal. So I am really hopeful for that. I think that's probably a little too optimistic, but it doesn't matter because they're not ready to harvest anyways. So, yeah, I guess that means we may as well empty our clamp, get it sold, and make some money because I've got to put more into the clamp anyways. We dropped some grass the other I think it was in July. We just kind of dumped it out of our forage wagon into our one potato field that we'd already harvested, and it's just there on the ground. So let's go ahead, let's get our forage wagon wherever I left it. Heck, I don't know. I think it's on the other side of the barn here. Yep, sure is. But if we go ahead and pick up our silage, we should be able to have enough money to possibly get oh, I forgot I had to put that I had to put the pickup down, or I'm gonna do things like that. So yeah, let's go ahead. We're gonna get over here, and then we're gonna open up this clamp. Oh, and then we can actually get our field cut for the final time of the season, and then we will obviously need to we'll obviously have to get it not just emptied out, but we are going to put the other grass in there, and yeah, we'll be able to get it fermenting for hopefully the month of, well, we'll just leave it in there until I think we'll just leave it in there until July. Or I'm sorry, not July, January. July. Good grief, Charlie Brown. Looks like I somehow managed to leave some snow. I don't know why. I don't know why I have a bunch of snow. It's kind of weird. But yeah. Let's go ahead and we will start picking this up and selling it so that we can pick up the other and get it down into this clamp as well. And this is one of those things that I don't like, is having this forage collection. It just seems a little silly to me. So what we'll go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and we'll hire a guy to drive this down there to the animal dealer. And we're going to go ahead and get our mower hooked up so that we are able to pick this up. And we may as well put our grain trailer away in the barn. Now, I'm feeling a little bit silly. I thought I was going to have that soybeans ready to be pulled off the field this month, but obviously we're going to have to wait until next month, which will probably be in the next video. So, you know, it would have been nice to have gotten that all done in one video, but I don't want these videos to get too long and too full of so many different things that it's hard to keep up as to what we got going on. And you know, I don't think that does me any favors as far as the content I'm trying to provide, because it just kind of seems a little bit rushed and jumbled. And I think at the end of the day, we're just gonna do something that we don't like. Our final product that we produce is not going to be satisfactory. So, yeah. I think what I'm going to do though is I'm going to get this grass cut. I'm not going to pick it up this month because like I said, I want to put that other. I want to pick that other field up and get that all put into the clamp. And once that's in the clamp, and we'll sell it next month before we get this field picked up. And I may actually, at that point, I may sell the clamp because it's only going to have like 15,000 liters in it to sell next month. And if I'm going to do that, then I might want to consider getting getting that production so that winter crops like wheat and barley are have a little bit better of a return, because I can put the straw in there and create silage from the straw to sell, which would be significantly more worthwhile than just selling straw. And we can kind of increase our revenue that way. So yeah, that's what I think we're going to be doing. And like I said, I don't want this to drag out too long, so I'm probably going to go ahead and finish mowing and probably calling that an episode, because, well, I gotta go pick kids up from school and I can't leave them sitting there waiting. Yeah. So with that in mind, you guys, I think this is a good. Well, let me go ahead and head over here to the thing. Let's see how much we actually earn this month. And this is all free silage. This is what we pulled off of a field when we were doing hay that we did not need it for hay. So we just pulled it as silage or as grass so that we could make some money off it. So let's go ahead and see what we earn off this field. And we were at about 8,200 almost when I started dumping. So I'm hoping for 2,000 to 3,000 a load. That would be nice. I don't know. We're not quite halfway through, and we're at we're almost at 2,000 actually in the first half of it. So that's not bad. I'm pretty happy with that actually. So yeah, let's see what happens here in the next 3,500 liters. And right now we've made over 3,500 on this. So I'm gonna have, I want to say, 2 full Yeah, so not quite 4,000. That's really good. I'm happy. I'm really happy with that. We'll probably wind up buying our. We may even have enough money to buy our new tractor. Maybe not this month. Maybe. Well, we'll have to just wait and see. Because if I'm gonna do that plant, then for silage, that would be something I probably will do, like I said, before I pick this grass up. And yeah, we're going to come back here just for a couple more minutes till I have to sign off to go pick those kids up, and we'll go ahead and hire someone. But yeah, so next episode we are going to be doing a few different things. We're gonna be getting the soybeans off the field. I don't have a silo for that. We're gonna look at the production for making silage without the clamp. I am looking forward to doing that regardless. I think that's just beneficial for us to do that. Other than that, you guys, I mean, I think it's been a fairly productive episode here. We'll go into more details about the tractors next episode, but please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed this. So hopefully we'll see you guys next time, and have a great day.